Hello, and welcome to ODT TV. Let's talk football. Hey, what's good, people? Can't believe it. I made a video about 2 weeks ago saying that I thought Liverpool were going to sign Hugo Ekitike. That Ekitike was destined for Liverpool. I certainly did not think that one, Newcastle would be putting a bid in for him and trying to pair him with Alexander Isak. And neither did I think, as I stated in my video 2 weeks ago, that Liverpool would be willing to throw 150, I think I thought it would take at Newcastle, 150 million at Newcastle to get them to consider letting him go. I think something has facilitated this, not just the ability to spend, because I think Liverpool always had it, but I definitely think that the unfortunate events with Diogo Jota, insurance that will definitely come back to Liverpool with regards to him, and the spaces that they have in terms of wage bill after players like high-earning players like Trent, Alexander Arnold left the club, and the others who are soon to leave, means that Liverpool are in quite an incredible position to strengthen this summer like never before. And I also think that if they do all the deals that they want to this summer, deals that have been widely speculated about. So people like Mark Gahey, Gerard Hatto, Alexander Isak, on top of the signings that they've made, Mamadashvili, Frimpong Kerkez, and possibly, another centre back if they lose Kanate, then I think it sets Liverpool up for basically not having to spend in the transfer window for the next 2 seasons. And I think Slot knows that. I mean, look at the players that they've bought. It's ridiculous. They've gone out and they've just spent 200 million and they haven't sold anyone. What? They sold anyone yet? Harvey Elliott has been talked about being bought. Luis Diaz is constantly on a daily being talked about someone's coming in for him. And the most impressive thing about all of this for me with Liverpool, Darwin Núñez, another one, is that they have set their valuations for players and they're not budging. So if you're a club and you want Luis Diaz or you want Darwin Núñez and you think that Liverpool, they need to sell these players before they can go out and buy, they are absolutely showing these clubs, don't bluff and muck about with us, because we're going to do what we're going to do regardless. So if you want the players from us that you say that you want, come up with the money that we've said it will cost you. Otherwise, don't phone us, because we're busy at the moment trying to make big signings. So how do I think this will play out? Current state of play is that Alexander Isak, Newcastle United have said he's not for sale. Liverpool are waiting around in the background and have basically said to them, look, we want a striker and it's either going to be Isak, who's our number one, or if we can't get him, then we'll have Ekitike. You, Newcastle, are not going to be sitting down and having both of these guys. So which one would you like to have? The current star or the future star? Bearing in mind that your current star might not want to stay with you forever. So just have a little think on that and let us know in the next 24 or something like that when you're ready. But Newcastle seem to be pressing on with attempts to sign Ekitike, which, they must know that either Ekitike has no interest in joining the champions of England to play with Wirtz and Salah and all the rest of them, or they do know that he very much is interested in them, and they also know that Alexander Isak will be leaving them. So I think Liverpool are actually going to end up signing Alexander Isak. I'm going back on my original commentary, which was that I thought they would sign Hugo Ekitike, but this has really put a huge spanner in the works, and I think Hugo Ekitike will sign for Newcastle, and Alexander Isak will sign for Liverpool. And I also think these particular transfers will happen very quickly. I don't think either club wants to be hanging around. Pre-season has already started, and they will want new players in and replacements very quickly. So I think this gets done by the end of next week at the latest. And yeah, it'd be exciting to see. If Liverpool do sign Alexander Isak, um, yeah, I think they're looking at a Champions League push next season. Definitely. Uh, maybe a Premier League, Champions League double, but they were looking mighty strong. Scary.